Good morning, my name is Linda Colston and I made this short video to inform you and others about the unregulated or underregulated use of Roundup and Roundup Ready GMO crops. I've looked at a couple of journal articles which I will refer you to. The first one is the Journal of Environmental and Analytical Toxicology. The author is Antonio, that's spelled A-N-T-O-N-I-O-U. It was published in 2012. The title is Teratogenic Effects of Glyphosate-Based Herbicides, Divergence of Regulatory Decisions from Scientific Evidence. Just explaining a little bit about the scientific evidence that has by and large been ignored by governmental regulation agencies, regulatory agencies, excuse me. And the second one is Food and Chemical Toxicology 50, dated 2012, pages 4221 to 4231, long-term toxicity of Roundup herbicide and Roundup tolerant genetically modified maize, and that was written by Giles Ceralini, C-E-R-A-L-I-N-I, and others. The final summary of this article was we characterize this work with differential sensitivity for Roundup and glyphosate of human embryotic cells, placental derived cell lines, and fresh tissue extracts from human placenta and mammalian testes. Moreover, we confirmed the potential endocrine disruption of Roundup in all models on estrogen synthesis, as Roundup was more active than its claimed active ingredients in all instances. The formulation adjuvants probably allowed for better cell penetration and stabilization of the product. Chemical mixtures and formulations may thus be underestimated in their toxic or hormonal impact. Among the 134 million hectares of genetically modified plants growing worldwide in 2009, more than 99% are described as pesticide plants. Around 80% are tolerant of Roundup, a glyphosate-based herbicide. Its use on GMOs is thus amplified, and this phenomena shed a new light on the problem of herbicide residues in plants. This is because the GM plants have been modified so that they contain a high level of Roundup. So, in other words, the plants themselves contain the Roundup which we are eating. They are modified to behave normally after several treatments with this herbicide. In other words, the plants themselves don't die, which were not allowed at such levels on regular plants in the past. The latest generation Smart Stacks crops even accumulated tolerance up to 2 herbicides and a production of 6 insecticides, so we're also eating those insecticides that the plant produces. Their residues are a major concern for health and the environment. Moreover, the new metabolism that could be triggered GMOs remains to be studied. A debate on international standards is ongoing on the capacity to predict and avoid adverse effects on herbicide residues at the environmental and nutritional exposures, particularly in GMOs. For those of you who are not really familiar with scientific terms, one which I'd like to clarify and per Wikipedia is teratogenic effects, or agents. Teratogenic agents act in a specific way on developing cells and tissues to initiate a sequence of normal developmental events. And there are 4 manifestations of deviant development on those tissues: malformation, growth retardation, and functional deficit. Thank you.